You've just got a CST law letter before claim for an outstanding parking ticket. Ignore it and things could get a lot worse. The last thing you want is a county court judgment or a debt collector coming to bang on the door. But do you have to pay instantly? Successfully appealing a fine isn't nearly as hard as many people imagine. The letter you received will likely be from CST Law, a legal division of Debt Collection Agency Credit Style Limited. CST Law works to recover money for a number of different clients and often chase debt related to parking charge notices on behalf of car park management companies. A letter before claim, also known as a letter before action, is a letter informing you that the sender plans to take court action if a request is not carried out, in this case, making a payment. These letters are part of a mandatory protocol, and if they're not sent, then court action could be delayed or stopped. If you've received a CST Law letter before claim for an unpaid parking ticket, you may want to consider paying up. Although parking charge notices are more like invoices than real fines, they do become enforceable if a judge sides with the parking operator, and at that stage, there may be more fees to pay. Additionally, you might well receive a county court judgment. I've researched these and they're really serious. They can affect your credit report, possibly making credit and mortgages harder to obtain in the future. So you need to decide if you'd be best off paying up or appealing against your ticket. Here are a few reasons to appeal you might want to consider. Your ticket may be accusing you of staying a couple of minutes too long. The reality is there's now a 10-minute grace period for car parks to give people time to get to their cars and exit the car park. So if a civil enforcement officer or a private firm attendant issued you with a parking fine when you were overstayed by less than 10 minutes, you could use this as grounds for an appeal. Car park operators are obligated to make their parking rules clear. If you feel that their sign posting or road marking was unfairly poor, then going back to the scene of the crime and snapping a few photos might help to strengthen your appeal. Broken parking machines are one of the most common excuses for getting out of paying a parking ticket. However, some private car parks state that you should not park when the parking meter isn't working. But are those signs clearly marked and easy to see? Again, you can snap some pictures to support your appeal. If you were issued a ticket while stranded in a car park due to a vehicle breakdown, then as long as you have an invoice or evidence from the mechanic, this is usually enough to get you off the hook. In a similar way, if your hospital appointment is delayed, you should get confirmation from the hospital. In fact, if you can prove that almost any genuine emergency prevented you from leaving a car park on time, then that could give you good grounds for an appeal. Whichever reason to appeal you're using, the hardest part is writing the actual appeal letter itself. Writing your letter can be daunting. It's hard to be totally sure what to say. A popular option is to consult a solicitor who can help to make your appeal airtight. There's many online solicitors that work out cheaper and easier than meeting in person. JustAnswer, for example, only costs £5 for a trial, and one of my colleagues saved £271 on his ticket doing this. I've linked that offer in the description, and if you use that, you'll also be supporting Money Nerd, so thank you.